Hi folks, Analytical Tony over here. I'm going to analyze with you a recent video that's been placed all over the internet, which is film footage placed by or gathered by a university in Seoul, South Korea. They went to the National Archives in College Park, Maryland, outside of Washington, D.C., which is the repository for all military documents from the United States and other countries during the wars and between the wars. And in this document, in this video, they make a claim. We got proof. This is the proof that they were comfort women. Yeah, they need the video to see that they were comfort women. Nobody's denying that they were comfort women. There's no controversy there. Everybody says, sure, they were comfort women, camp followers, comfort girls, whatever you want to call them. The controversy lies in whether they were well-paid prostitutes or sex slaves. That's the controversy. And this video that they claim that there was comfort women does not settle the controversy that they were sex slaves. To be honest with you, analyzing the video, it settles the controversy that they were well-paid prostitutes. Let's examine it.
7 young women tremble in fear. They have terrified looks on their faces.
Yes, they were fearful. They had terrified looks on their face. Anybody would. Here they are, these young ladies, assisting the Japanese military. Then they get captured by Chinese troops. Would you not be terrified if the enemy captured you? If the other side in the conflict captured you? Of course they were terrified. It stands to reason. Then it continues.
And they are all barefoot.
Gee, they were barefoot. In a different narration of the same footage, it's claimed that barefoot on these women is an indication, not an indication, it's proof positive they were sex slaves. Really? Being barefoot means you're a sex slave? Well, let me tell you something. If such is the case, then during the First World War and the Second World War, in these here United States of America, many of the men who served, they were sex slaves according to this. Yeah, because they were barefoot all their lives until they entered the military. People who came from rural areas, the mountain areas of this country, a lot of them were barefoot till they joined the service. So this video says, gee, they were sex slaves. We had them here too, kids. Now, listen further. Listen very carefully to this portion of the narration.
They are the so-called comfort women of the Japanese army who were taken prisoners of war by the combined forces.
Did you hear that? It says they were POWs, prisoners of war. Let's listen again.
Women of the Japanese army who were taken prisoners of war. The same women wearing the same clothes also appear in other photos of POWs that had been disclosed earlier.
See? Prisoners of war. So wait a minute. How did you rescue them? And then you call them prisoners of war? Because you didn't rescue them. You captured them as enablers to the enemy at the time, the Japanese Imperial military. You're in itself proving that these women were assisting the Japanese as what? Well, we'll go on to that a little further down the road. Now, in this same video or footage, they show this document. In actuality, is really 2 documents. Let's look at the document on the right side and look at the age group. They list the women and the age groups. Gee, only one is 16 years old, the others are in the 20s and 30s. But wait a minute, we've been told since Adam and Eve that these women were little girls. 12, 13-year-old, 14-year-olds dragged off the peninsula, forced to work as sex slaves. Well, this document that they present in this video doesn't seem to indicate it, now does it? Now let us look at the document on the left side, and this is the actual document itself. Let's look inside that red square box, the underlined portion. Yeah, you see what it says there? That they were recruited through advertisements. Huh? How do you place an ad to recruit sex slaves? I wonder what that ad read like. See? They're trying to prove, yeah, we found this movie showing, indicating that these were sex slaves. Oops! They were recruited through advertisements. Oops! They were well-paid prostitutes. Come on. Could you really be that stupid at that university in Seoul, South Korea? All it doesn't take a scientist to analyze it. It took me, kids, and anyone else who was to watch it. Analytical Tony here. All right, folks. We'll see you. God bless you. God bless America. God bless the nation you happen to be. And God bless our good friends and trusted allies in the land of the rising sun, Nihonkoku, Japan. See ya.